Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, buddies. Welcome to your own channel, Oracle Buddies. In today's video, we will have a walkthrough through the foundation data of Oracle Retail Merchandising Cloud Services. Let's have a recap. In the foundation data, we have organization hierarchy overview, merchandise hierarchy overview, and other foundation data like supplier, tax, currency, etc. Let's have a recap on organization hierarchy. Organization hierarchy allows you to create the relationship that are necessary in order to support the operational structure of company. Majorly, it has different levels. Company, it is the highest level. Chain, area, region, district. All these are the organization hierarchy levels based typically to group geographical location within an organization. Then we have store, the lowest level of organization hierarchy, and warehouse. So once to navigate to the organization hierarchy, we have to go to the foundation data in the task menu to location foundation and then organization hierarchy. Once you click there, the UI will look like this, having chain, area, region, district, store, and warehouse. So the different hierarchies, we will discuss about the different hierarchies and how to create them in merchandising UI. So first, log into the merchandising UI and click on the tasks. Once you click on task, you will have all the tasks here. Let's go to foundation data. Once you click on foundation data, we have many options here like download foundation, upload foundation, review status, location foundation, item foundation, and others. To access the organization hierarchy, let's go to location foundation. Once you click on location foundation, you have organization hierarchy, create location list, and manage location list. You can see here we have star, which says mark as favorite. Once you click on mark as favorite, it will come in your favorites tab. Let's click on organization hierarchy. Here you can see the organization hierarchy is company, chain, area, region, district, store, and warehouse. So here we have chains shown here. Click on actions. We have option like create, edit, or view. If you want to create one more chain, click on chain. Once you click on chain and another tab, the chain will open. Here we have options like add. Either you can do it from this or there is plus symbol also. There also you can try to add it. Here we have export to Excel. So if you want to export the existing chains, you can export it to Excel. Here we have filter. You can put it as filter if you want to filter any chain name. Like if you want to filter, it will show only the filtered chain. So let's try to create one chain here. You click on actions and click on add. Once you click on add, you can give your chain number, any chain number, suppose chain number 10. Then you have to give your chain name, then manager and currency. Chain and chain name are mandatory. Manager and currency are not mandatory. You can see the required indicator is not mentioned there. Only the chain and chain name is mandatory. Click on OK and your chain will be created. If you want to go and add more chains, you can click OK and add another. Similarly, if you want to create an area, you have to click on area, actions, create, actions, add. Here you can see area, name, and chain are the mandatory fields. Suppose if you want to add one area 9, you can give a name, and in the chains you have to select under which chain it should come, because an area comes under only one single chain. So you have to select the particular chain and then click on OK, and the new area will be created. Similarly, if you want to create a region, you have to click on Action, Create. You can use this add symbol also. You can put a region number, suppose 9999 or 99 or anything, 88, and give your region name. Manager and currency are not a required indicator, then every region comes under a particular area. So you have to click on that and you have to select one area and then click on OK. Your new region will be created. Similarly, district and store. District also, every districts come under particular region. You can see here, once you click on create button, action, add. So district and district name is mandatory. Manager and currency are optional, and you have to select a particular region under which region the district will come. Hit on OK and your new district will be created. Then at the end, for everything, you have to click on save or save and close to reflect it in the database. Similarly, let's click on store. So go to action, create. So the store creation page will open. Here you see all the required fields are highlighted with a star mark. You have to give your store name here, and then store class you have to give in, and then store open date, start order days. Then you have to give a store name. Let's give a store name as test store. Secondary number is name is optional. Then 10 characters name is required, 3 characters name is required. Then you have to give a channel. So channel is either whether it's a brick or mortar channel store or a e-commerce store or a web store. Then you have to give a district, under which district it will come. Transfer zone is not mandatory, but you can give it. Store format is not mandatory. Currency you have is a mandatory field which you have to give. Language, time zone, VAT region, org unit are the mandatory fields. And then unique transaction number by store and register you have to give. And all other fields are not mandatory. In the sales processing, integrated sales and stock holding, whether stock holding is it a stock holding store or not, you have to click the required thing. And then POS includes VAT or not, customer order location or customer shipping, gift wrapping, online store. These are the options. So once you click that, then you can once you the fields are if you once you see right all the highlighted red ones are the mandatory fields here. So once you add them, then you can add the address, and in more actions we have other attributes like custom set attributes. Then you click on save and close and your store will be created. And then you have to click on save and close. Similarly, if you want to create an warehouse, click on warehouse, action, create. You give a warehouse name, currency, reporting level, VAT region. All the mandatory fields are highlighted with the required indicator, whether it's a redistribution warehouse and all this information you give, and then you add the address. If you want to add any virtual warehouse, you have to add virtual warehouse. In more actions, we have delivery schedules. So everything needs to be filled to create a warehouse, and then we hit on save and close. So this way you can create a warehouse. So now we will see the how to navigate to merchandise hierarchy. Let me close all the tabs which are not needed. To navigate to the merchandise hierarchy, you need to click on tasks, foundation data, go to item foundation. Once you click on item foundation, we have option like merchandise hierarchy, pending merchandise hierarchy, reclassification and differentiate. Let's go to merchandise hierarchy now. Once the merchandise hierarchy, you can see division, same as organization hierarchy. If you want to create one more division, create action, add. So division name, and total market amount in thousand. You have to give, this is not mandatory, buyer name and merchandise name, and click on OK. Let's try to click on OK without giving anything. You can see division and name are the mandatory field which needs to be added. It will throw an error. Similarly, if you want to create a group, you need to click on group, action, create, actions, add. You need to give group name, division, because every group comes under a particular division. Buyer name and merchandiser name are not mandatory. Click on OK. It will create a new group. Similarly, department, class, and subclass also is the same way. You have to click on department. Now you have to give a department name, department number. It comes under which group. Profit calculation type. There are two options, either it is a direct cost or retail inventory. OTB calculation also, direct cost or retail inventory. Default purchase type is, you can see here, own, consignment and concession. So this is the department type. In the dips table, if you see, there is a column called department type, which tells us whether it's for regular item or for consignment item or for concession item. So if the department type is own, it means it is for regular items which the merchandise which is owned by the retailer. If it is a consignment and concession, so it informs us that this department is for concession or consignment items. The valid values of the department types are 0, 1 and 2 for own, consignment and concession. Here you can give your buyer and merchandise calculation type. Markup calculation type defines us like whether you want to do calculation based on the retail costing, retail, or by the percentage of cost. Markup Cost also you can give, and retail. If you are using retail, you have to put it markup retail here. Example is like 50.25. It should not it enter a number between 0 to 9999999.99, and total market amount in thousand. Maximum average counter is one. Average tolerance you have to put whatever values is needed as per your business. More actions, we have upcharges and VAT maintenance and merchandising hierarchy defaults. So once you fill all this detail, you can click on upcharges, VAT maintenance and merchandise hierarchy default to enter more information about it. Then you click on save and close and your new department is created. So similarly, we can create class and subclass. A class will come under a particular department and subclass will come under a particular class. So this is all about the merchandise hierarchy. So let's go back. Here we have reclassification also. If you want to move any of the department class subclass to different division, you can use that functionality. Talking about the other foundation data like suppliers and partner foundation, you can click here. If you want to create any supplier, you have to click on the create supplier. You have to give your supplier number here. Then let's give a supplier number. So once you give a supplier number, you can give your supplier name. Then you can give your status. So status are either you can create an active supplier or inactive supplier. Then you have to give your payment terms. So it can be like it should be paid within 30 days or 60 days or 90 days based on then. Then there are the free terms, like it depends on the customer to customer whether what type of free terms are there. Then you have VAT regions. Then you can give your secondary name, which is not mandatory, the currency on which this is the local currency of the supplier, and language. After that, you need to fill the contact information like name and phone, which are mandatory. Any comments you can add, then ordering. So deal status for upload will be which status you can set it up. Inventory management level will be at what location, like whether it is on supplier or supplier department or supplier department location. Quantity level, either it is cases or eaches, whether it is a DSD supplier, you want to mark DSD, whether it's for back orders. Then delivery policy is next day or next valid delivery date. These are for all the EDI things. For contracts and replenishment, similarly, you can you are having all these VMI order status, whether worksheet or approved, EDI availability, contracts. These are for the receiving. This is for the invoicing. So these are the mandatory field like settlement code. If you have evaluated received settlements, so this is all. And for the returns, whether returns are allowed for this supplier or not. If it is allowed, you have to check box this return supplier and authorization required, and these are the other attributes. Once you save all this, then you can go to more actions, and you can go to the address and add the address of the supplier, and then click on save and close. It will save and close the supplier, and your supplier will be visible in the database. So this is all about the foundation data for now. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe our channel. Thank you everyone for joining. Bye. Please subscribe to the channel Oracle Buddy.